case, we will see the type of industrial pollution in industrial park. Industrial pollution is the degradation of the environment by unplanned industrial growth, which is directly related to discharge into ecosystems of pollutants without any control over the quantity, density, and chemical composition. We can see a big mountain of garbage and we consider this like a type of pollution too.
Good morning, dear viewers. I'm going to talk about a very ugly problem that the city of Cuenca is having. I went out to explore the surround of my neighborhood. As we can see in these clips, people leave rubbish covers on the street in the afternoon so that tomorrow the cleaners can pick up them in the next morning. But when we wake up, most of the time we find these covers made of hollow because there are hungry dogs and homeless cats. What people could do is put a spot a little higher so stray animals don't destroy the trash. These days was the rally in the city of Cuenca. After all of the show that was given of people once again cannot respect private and public spaces. We can see in these videos a lot of contamination by the people who enjoyed this show. This contamination occurred because there were so many people and there were no spaces to deposit the garbage.
I was walking with my father when we saw a private land with a lot of garbage on the ground. Most of it is plastic waste. After investigating the consequence that it could have in our environment, they are really serious because many chemical substances are absorbed by the ground. Therefore, any activity that we do in this area may have elements that contaminate our health. Something that surprised me was the people continue to leave garbage in this place, so the contamination of waste increases. What we have to do this problem is simple: put the garbage in its place or recycle. So take care of the most valuable thing that we have, our life and health.
Cuenca is characterized by its four rivers that cross it from north to south. In the most central part of the city, the rivers are a tourist attraction as they represent the beauty of nature next to the modern and colonial city. The rivers are very clean for that area, but from the Cuenca River is formed, the situation changed. As we can see in the video, the Cuenca River is very contaminated by plastic bottles, clothes, car waste, covers, and even things very difficult to imagine. But this not end here, since the water is very polluted by gasoline and oil from cars because car washers discard everything towards the river. This harms the flora and fauna that lives in the river Cuenca. And oil from cars because car washers discard everything towards the river. This harms the flora and fauna that lives in the river Cuenca.
Fortunately, in my neighborhood, there is no place with too much pollution or with some disorder of common waste. But this park on weekends usually ends up very dirty and full of garbage. We can also notice a big problem is that the garbage cans are not located in a strategic place and they are not in equal size for the amount of waste that this park receives every day. And also, a thing that we have to tell is that the people who walks around the park, they throw the garbage away, and that is a really big problem for the society and also for the city. Here we have more examples about the contaminations in the park. let's find saying that the city of Cuenca does not have so much pollution around the city. It is something that we should be very happy about it. We must continue taking care of the common home and try to put the waste in the correct place.